Have you ever wondered if something as simple as 2 eggs a day could make a real difference in your health at this stage of life? As someone who has lived a long, full life, you've seen fads come and go, but this isn't about fads, it's about facts. And one of the most underappreciated truths in modern nutrition is what 2 humble eggs can do for a senior's body, mind, and longevity. For decades, many older adults were told to stay away from eggs. The cholesterol, the fat, the fear of heart disease. But times have changed, and so has the science. If you're over 60, this may surprise you. Eating just 2 eggs every day might be one of the simplest, most powerful things you can do to protect your health and independence. But the flip side? Ignoring this truth could mean faster memory decline, weaker muscles, greater risk of falls, and a compromised immune system, just when your body needs its defenses the most. Let's break it down. Here's exactly what happens inside your body when you eat 2 eggs a day, and why it matters now more than ever. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Your brain fights back against memory loss. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why? Or struggled to recall a familiar name that once came easily? For many older adults, these moments feel like minor inconveniences, but they can also be quiet warnings that the brain is asking for help. Aging naturally affects memory and focus, but what most seniors don't realize is how powerfully nutrition can shape the course of cognitive aging. One of the most critical yet overlooked nutrients is choline, and eggs happen to be the richest natural source. When you eat 2 eggs each day, you're not just nourishing your body, you're fueling your brain. Choline plays a central role in producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for memory retention and clear thinking. Without enough of it, neural pathways weaken and brain fog sets in. Studies have shown that low choline levels are linked to a faster onset of cognitive decline, including Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. 2 eggs deliver over 50% of your daily choline requirement, giving your mind a powerful tool to stay sharp, focused, and emotionally balanced. It's not too late to fight back. Every egg is a small act of defense against forgetfulness, confusion, and mental fatigue. Your memories, your stories deserve protection, and it begins with what you put on your plate. But what about the strength in your arms and legs, the power to rise from a chair or hold your balance? Let's talk about the muscle you may not know you're losing and how eggs help you regain it. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. You stop losing muscle and start regaining strength. You may not see it happening, but after age 60, something quiet and dangerous begins inside your body. Your muscles start to disappear. It's called sarcopenia, and it affects nearly every senior. At first, it's subtle. Stairs feel steeper, grocery bags feel heavier, getting out of a chair takes a little more effort. But over time, this muscle loss can lead to serious consequences: falls, broken bones, hospital stays, and worst of all, the loss of independence. But here's the truth many don't realize. You can fight back, and it starts with something as simple as 2 eggs a day. Eggs contain high-quality protein and a special amino acid called leucine, a natural trigger that tells your body it's time to build muscle. This is especially important in the morning when your muscles are hungry and your body is most ready to use what you eat. 2 eggs provide the fuel your muscles need to repair, rebuild, and stay strong. And it's not just about lifting weights. It's about holding your balance on uneven ground. It's about rising from your favorite armchair without help. It's about keeping your dignity and independence day after day, year after year. The best part? This powerful change doesn't require a gym, a trainer, or a pill, just a few minutes at the breakfast table. But your body's strength isn't the only thing at risk with age. Your vision may be quietly fading too. Could 2 eggs a day protect your eyes from blindness? Let's take a closer look. 3. You protect your vision from age-related blindness. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the world around you has grown dimmer, not because the lights have changed, but because your eyes no longer see the way they used to. For millions of seniors, this isn't imagination, it's reality. Age-related macular degeneration, AMD, is the leading cause of vision loss in people over 60, silently robbing them of clarity, depth, and the simple joys of reading, driving, or recognizing a loved one's face. But there's hope, and it's not found in a bottle of expensive supplements. It's right there in the golden center of an egg yolk. Eggs are one of nature's richest sources of lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that protect the retina, the part of your eye responsible for sharp, central vision. These nutrients act like natural sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light from screens and sunlight and slowing down the damage that leads to blindness. Unlike synthetic pills, the lutein in eggs is more easily absorbed by your body, making it far more effective. And that's not all. Eggs also contain vitamin A, which is essential for night vision, and zinc, which helps carry vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it's needed most. Together, these nutrients don't just preserve your eyesight, they defend your independence, your safety, and your connection to the world around you. But while your eyes may be the windows to your soul, what's going on inside your heart might be even more urgent. Could 2 eggs a day actually support a stronger, healthier heart? What you'll learn next might just change everything you thought you knew. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. You give your heart a stronger, longer life. For years, seniors were warned to stay away from eggs, told they were dangerous, a cholesterol bomb waiting to trigger a heart attack. But here's what the latest science tells us. We were misled. The truth is, for most healthy older adults, the cholesterol in eggs doesn't harm the heart. In fact, it might help protect it. As we age, our arteries become more vulnerable to inflammation, stiffness, and plaque buildup. But 2 eggs a day can offer surprising support. They contain healthy fats that help reduce inflammation and boost levels of HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol that clears plaque from your blood vessels. This means blood flows more freely, oxygen reaches your brain and limbs, and your heart doesn't have to work overtime to keep up. Even more remarkable, eggs deliver omega-3 fatty acids, which lower triglycerides, another key risk factor for heart disease. They also provide antioxidants like selenium and vitamin E, which shield your heart from oxidative stress, one of the silent causes of arterial damage in older adults. This isn't just about preventing heart attacks. It's about living longer, with more energy, clearer thinking, and a body that keeps up with your spirit. Your heart has carried you through a lifetime of joys, struggles, and memories. Doesn't it deserve the right kind of fuel now? But even as your heart beats strong, another danger often sneaks in undetected. Your immune system may be quietly wearing down. Could 2 eggs a day really help you fight back against illness and infection? What comes next might surprise you. 5. You build a wall of protection around your immune system. As we grow older, something unsettling happens within us. Our immune system, once strong and quick to defend, begins to slow down. It doesn't always announce itself with a bang. Sometimes it's the cold that lingers too long, the infection that hits harder, or the fatigue that seems to come out of nowhere. For seniors, a weakened immune system isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Even a common illness can escalate into hospitalization or worse. But what if something as simple as 2 eggs a day could help you rebuild those internal defenses? Eggs are remarkably rich in nutrients that fortify your immune system at the cellular level. They're packed with vitamin A, which strengthens the protective linings of your lungs, nose, and digestive tract, your first line of defense against invading germs. Vitamin B12 supports the production of white blood cells, your body's internal army. And selenium, a trace mineral found generously in eggs, helps generate enzymes that fight infection and reduce inflammation. Even vitamin D, often low in older adults, plays a direct role in regulating immune response. A deficiency in this crucial vitamin has been linked to increased vulnerability to viruses, respiratory infections, and chronic inflammation. So, when you eat 2 eggs each day, you're not just eating for energy, you're feeding your body's most vital defense system, helping it stand tall when threats come knocking. But while your immune system defends you on the inside, there's another battle happening silently in your blood, a struggle to control sugar and avoid the silent risks of metabolic disease. What role do eggs play in stabilizing that? Let's find out. 6. You balance your blood sugar and beat back diabetes. Long before blood sugar problems show up in lab results, the body whispers quiet warnings: an afternoon crash, a craving that won't quit, or a sudden wave of fatigue after a meal. For seniors, these signs can be easy to ignore, yet they are often the first footsteps of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, a silent threat that affects millions in later life. But what if 2 eggs a day could help push back against that tide? Eggs are naturally low in carbohydrates and have a glycemic index of nearly 0, meaning they don't spike your blood sugar like toast, cereal, or fruit juice might. Rich in protein and healthy fats, they help slow digestion, which allows your body to release glucose more steadily throughout the day. This keeps your energy level more balanced and protects your cells from the damaging effects of blood sugar swings. But there's something even more powerful at work. Regular consumption of eggs has been linked to improved insulin sensitivity, helping your body respond more effectively to the insulin it produces. That means better blood sugar control, without relying solely on medications or restrictive diets. For seniors, this stability is more than convenience. It's a shield against complications like nerve damage, kidney strain, vision loss, and heart disease. Every time you choose eggs over processed, sugary breakfast foods, you're choosing steadiness, clarity, and long-term health. But blood sugar isn't the only factor threatening your well-being. Your bones may be weakening quietly with every passing year. Could 2 eggs a day help keep you standing strong? The answer might surprise you. 7. Your bones stay strong, stable, and safe. You might not feel it, but with every passing year, your bones could be quietly losing density, becoming thinner, more fragile, until one small misstep leads to a fall, a fracture, or a hospital bed. For seniors, this isn't a distant worry, it's a daily risk. Osteoporosis affects over 10 million older Americans, often without symptoms until it's too late. But here's the hopeful truth. The foods you eat each morning can make all the difference. And 2 eggs a day? They offer a surprising layer of protection. Eggs are one of the few natural sources of vitamin D, a nutrient essential for calcium absorption. Without it, even the most calcium-rich diets fall short, leaving bones undernourished and brittle. Most seniors don't get enough sunlight for their bodies to produce the vitamin D they need, and that's where eggs step in. Beyond vitamin D, eggs also contain phosphorus, which works alongside calcium to build strong, flexible bone structure. They offer vitamin K2, which helps direct calcium to the bones instead of soft tissues, reducing the risk of calcification in arteries. When you eat 2 eggs each day, you're not just fueling your body, you're laying down a foundation that keeps you standing tall, walking confidently, and living independently. Because strong bones aren't about vanity, they're about freedom, safety, and peace of mind. But physical stability is only one piece of aging well. What if those same 2 eggs could also help you maintain a healthy weight without ever feeling hungry or deprived? The answer lies just ahead. 8. You burn more fat without going hungry. At this stage of life, losing weight isn't just about appearance, it's about preserving health, mobility, and freedom. But for many older adults, weight loss feels harder than ever. The metabolism slows, appetite changes, and restrictive diets often leave you feeling drained or defeated. What if the answer isn't in eating less, but in eating smarter? What if 2 eggs a day could help you lose fat without ever feeling deprived? Eggs are rich in high-quality protein, which does more than build muscle. It also promotes satiety, the feeling of being full and satisfied after a meal. This means fewer cravings, less snacking, and a reduced desire for sugary, processed foods that cause weight gain and energy crashes. Unlike carbs, which burn quickly and leave you hungry again in hours, protein stabilizes blood sugar and keeps hunger at bay. What's more, digesting protein requires more energy than digesting fat or carbs, a phenomenon known as the thermic effect of food. That means your body burns more calories simply by breaking down the protein in eggs. 2 eggs in the morning can set the tone for steady energy, improved metabolism, and smarter eating all day long. For seniors looking to manage their weight without punishment or restriction, eggs are not just helpful, they're empowering. A simple habit with the potential to shift your entire relationship with food. But while managing weight can transform your energy, what if those same 2 eggs could also protect your eyes from the silent threat of blindness? Let's explore that possibility next. 9. You look better. Skin, hair, and nails. There's something quietly powerful about looking in the mirror and seeing a reflection that still feels vibrant. Skin that glows gently, hair that holds its body, nails that don't split with every touch. As we grow older, these outward signs often fade, and while we may accept them as part of aging, they can also reflect what's happening deep inside. Poor nutrition shows up in the mirror long before it shows up on a lab test. But 2 eggs a day can help nourish your body from the inside out. Eggs are a natural source of biotin, a B vitamin that plays a key role in maintaining healthy hair, smooth skin, and strong nails. If you've noticed thinning hair, dry patches, or brittle nails, a lack of biotin may be part of the story, and eggs offer one of the most absorbable forms. Beyond biotin, eggs contain vitamin A, which supports skin cell renewal and helps your body produce sebum, the oil that keeps skin and scalp hydrated. Selenium and zinc, both found in eggs, act as antioxidants, shielding skin cells from the oxidative stress that causes wrinkles, dullness, and premature aging. When you nourish your body with real food like eggs, you're giving your skin and hair the building blocks they crave, not for vanity, but for vitality. Because when you feel good about how you look, it echoes into how you move, think, and live. But beauty isn't just skin deep. What if those same 2 eggs a day could sharpen your mind and protect your memory? What comes next may surprise you. 10. You slow the aging process at a cellular level. Aging isn't just about what you see in the mirror. It's a quiet, invisible process that begins deep within your cells. Over time, stress, poor nutrition, and environmental toxins chip away at the delicate balance your body once maintained so effortlessly. The result? Fatigue, slower healing, wrinkles, a gradual decline that feels inevitable. But what if 2 simple eggs a day could help you slow that clock, not with empty promises, but with real cellular nourishment? Eggs are loaded with antioxidants like selenium and vitamin E, which fight off free radicals, the unstable molecules that damage your cells and accelerate aging. These nutrients don't just mask the signs of age, they repair and protect from within, helping to preserve the strength, elasticity, and resilience of your body's tissues. Each egg also offers essential amino acids, which support cellular regeneration and the production of glutathione, one of the most powerful natural antioxidants your body makes. This process is crucial for detoxification, immune defense, and healthy aging, especially in your 60s and beyond, when natural levels begin to decline. By including eggs in your daily routine, you're not chasing youth, you're honoring your body's wisdom and giving it what it needs to age gracefully, not passively. It's about staying sharp, active, and deeply alive in the years ahead. But while the inner workings of your cells are important, there's one more critical factor: how you absorb all of these nutrients in the first place. Could the way you cook your eggs change everything? Let's find out. How to eat eggs safely and smartly. It's not just about what you eat, it's how you eat it that determines whether your food becomes nourishment or risk. And when it comes to eggs, especially for older adults, preparation and quality matter more than ever. A simple egg has the potential to strengthen your body, protect your heart, and sharpen your mind. But without care, it could also carry hidden dangers. Start with the right kind of eggs. Choose organic or pasture-raised eggs when possible. These come from healthier hens, often with higher levels of omega-3s and more vibrant yolks rich in nutrients. Always inspect your eggs before use. Discard any with cracks or odd odors. A damaged shell can be a doorway for bacteria, especially salmonella, which poses greater risks for older adults with weakened immune systems. As for cooking, simplicity is key. Boiled or poached eggs preserve the most nutrients, especially delicate antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin. Frying is fine, but opt for healthy oils like olive oil and avoid overcooking. High heat can destroy valuable vitamins. Raw eggs, best avoided. They carry a higher risk of contamination and can block biotin absorption. And finally, refrigeration matters. Keep eggs cold in their original container and don't wash them until just before use. The natural coating on the shell helps keep bacteria out. Eating eggs wisely isn't about fear, it's about respecting the food that fuels you and treating your body with the care it's earned. But what if you can't eat eggs at all? Don't worry, nature has given us alternatives worth exploring. Let's take a look at the best options for egg-free living. Final thoughts. From one seasoned soul to another. After living through decades of change, progress, and personal chapters, I've come to believe that the most powerful choices we make in life are often the smallest ones. Not the grand declarations, but the quiet, consistent habits, like what we place on our plate each morning. 2 eggs may seem ordinary, but in truth, they carry extraordinary potential, especially for those of us in our 60s, 70s, and beyond. They offer real nourishment, not just for the body, but for our independence, clarity, energy, and sense of control. We live in a world full of quick fixes and miracle promises, but aging gracefully isn't about chasing youth. It's about supporting the body that's carried us through every high and low. It's about giving ourselves the dignity of strength, the gift of memory, and the freedom to keep doing what we love. 2 eggs a day is not a trend. It's a simple, time tested act of self respect. And from one seasoned soul to another, I can tell you, it's a habit worth keeping. No food can promise immortality, but the right food can help you live longer, fuller, and better. And sometimes the best medicine doesn't come from a pharmacy. It comes from your own kitchen, from a small shell cracked with intention. So tomorrow morning, as you heat the pan or boil the water, remember, you're not just making breakfast, you're making a choice to live well. And in that small, powerful act, you're giving yourself the life you still deserve. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.